Good morning. Hope everybody's good. I'm good. Still congested. I do have the opportunity to go to the doctor today, which I really should kick myself in the ass to do. I got 361 days, no boost. Good on me. And yes, last night was my Saturday night, and I celebrated a little bit. A friend of mine, Rod Jays, a YouTuber, beer reviewer, was having a live panel. He had a bunch of people up, and I sent him a beer mail package not too long ago. And I guess he returned the favor, and he got himself and a bunch of his YouTube friends together, and they all came over, had his friends all go over and subscribe to me and got me up to 1,000 subs. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. So I celebrated a little bit last night, and we'll show you what we had. Oop, did you hear that? Little African barking spider decided to celebrate a little bit right now with me. So I'm 2 over. But it was a special evening last night. Hi, Mom. So, yeah, I just woke up after probably 10-hour sleep. I feel good, no hangover, so that's good. This gonna be a long video today because I'm gonna do a reaction video with you here. First time I'm ever gonna see this video. One of my favorite beer reviewers, the guy that's probably responsible for me actually wanting to become a beer reviewer. His name's Greg. Greg's Beer Reviews, and I've been subscribed to him for a long time. And he's kind of the reason I kind of learned a lot from him how to review beer. And he was like my first, okay, and still one of my favorites. Super cool dude, super good uh, beer reviewer, and also he was a brewer. So I figure I have the Babu beer from one of my other favorite YouTubers, Beer Man, and he's got his own brewery basically called Bubble Gut Craft Beer. Okay, and he made a beer for me, a West Coast style beer called Babu, which is named after the first crow that I became friends with at work. So he went ahead and made a beer called Babu, which is the crow, and I'll show you the can, what it looks like. This is the beer he made for me. Okay, Babu Bubble Gut Craft Beer. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna watch this beer review that Greg did. I sent Greg a beer mail package, and I sent him one of these Babu beers that was made by my brother from another mother, Steven, Beer Man on YouTube. And I'm gonna watch live here with you uh, the beer review. So let me turn this thing around so you can kind of watch it there with me while I kind of react to it. It should be fun. Okay, so you're going to be looking at the TV with me. Okay, let me try to get that a little closer. This is just something I wanted to do because I really didn't think Greg was going to review it actually, because Steven's still kind of like he's brewing from his home. Greg he doesn't do home brews, I guess, but he decided to do it obviously. So I'm super stoked that he decided to do that, to review it. Okay, hopefully you can see that. It's about as close as I can get. Well, actually, I can do this. There. Now get you front and center here. Okay. Yeah, that's good enough. So I'm going to go ahead and start the video. Here we go. This first time I'm seeing this review of Babu from Greg's Beer Reviews also. So this is cool.
Hey everybody, welcome to Greg's Beer Reviews today. Thanks a bunch for stopping by. Guys, we're going to step out of the box today. I normally do not do this, guys. I normally do not review homebrews. And the reason for that is because there's no reason to. Even my own or somebody else's. Because you, watching this video, 99% of the time are not going to be able to get your hands on this beer because it's a home brew. It's not brewed in any massive quantities where a bunch of people can get their hands on it. Being a home brewer, myself at one time, not so much anymore. I haven't brewed in quite a while now, guys. Some people, it becomes, to me, I got into home brewing and craft beers and all that, and you see the direction that I have ended up going in. A lot of the other people that were friends of mine or that were in the same brew clubs that I am went more serious into actually opening their own breweries or becoming brewers for other people's breweries. So it became a way of living. It became a job. It became a lifestyle. It became their dream. So, and again, with that being said, this guy is not, I think his name is Steve. He goes by the name of Beer Man. Has a YouTube channel, and I went and checked him out because I hadn't heard of him. Guys, I don't pay attention. When I first got into beer review, this may be a long video, guys, because I normally don't review homebrews. But when I first got into beer reviews and all that stuff, I didn't want to review stuff like this because you couldn't buy it. And then having all of my friends that were in the brew club go the directions they went in and become head brewers and I mean, very successful people that own their own breweries and brew amazing beers, guys. They do. So, with that being said, this beer came to me by way of Bill when he sent it in the beer mouth package, and I'm going, well, don't know anything about this. So when I went to Bill's channel, checked it out, and seen this, that Steve had brewed for him, and I got to looking at Steve's channel, and this guy's pretty damn serious into brewing beer. I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to open up his own thing one day because he's very serious home brewer. He even has his own. He does his own cakes. I mean, that's how serious he is. Of course, I didn't make my own bottles, but I bottled beer, and then I got the kegging beer because it was easier to put it in a keg than it was 50 bottles. So it was a convenience thing for me, but since I was doing all the drinking and wasn't passing out the bottles or distributing the bottles to different people, put it all in one keg, it's all carbonated there, done deal. A lot easier, a lot quicker, a lot faster, a lot better. So he contacted me and well, didn't contact me. I contacted him and thanked him for the package and wasn't sure I was going to review it, guys, to be honest, because nobody can get this. You can't get this. He brewed this for Bill. I'm pretty sure that's what Bill is saying, that Steve brewed this beer for him. And he sent him some, and Bill sent me one of them. So, Bill, thanks for sending me one of them, and I'm going outside my box by reviewing it. I have nothing to go by other than the video that I watched of Bill drinking his. So, with that being said, guys, this is a West Coast IPA. On the side of it, I mean, this is serious here. I mean, this is Bubble Gut. Bubble Gut. Bubble Gut craft beer. The grain is 2-row, caramel, 40L, Cara Pils, and Victory. So there are your malts. The hops are Galaxy, Velma, Strata, Barb Rude. And the yeast is Omega West Coast Ale 1. ABV is 6.8%. IBU is estimating at 67-ish. And it was canned on March 14th of 2024. Pretty damn fresh. I am super blessed and appreciate this so much that I am going to review this on camera, guys. So thanks again to Bill for sending me one of his personal beers that was brewed just for him. That was so awesome. I do appreciate it. Feel blessed. And I'm hoping my channel can share some love to Bill's channel and especially to Steve's channel, Beer Man and Beer Hounds channels. Please go visit both. I will have links to both channels on this beer review. So I have subscribed to both. So do the same. Don't let me slap you. All right, let's get into this beer, guys. I have nothing else to go by other than what I've seen Bill say and do. So, West Coast, let's find out. And looking at the equipment that Steve's got in his place going on, that's serious man right there. I ain't lying. He got some nice equipment, and I think the man knows what to do and how to make a beer. Oh, yes. Super heavy looking malty. This might get into the Dogfish 90. Not quite that big an ABV as a 90 would be. That's about all I'm going to get in there. This is a little bit bigger can than a 16 ounce. If y'all look at the beer mail video, you'll see this can is a little bit bigger than a 16. Finger and a half head on that, and it is a super rich, caramely, toffee, rich colored West Coast style. Now this is what I remember the West Coast style as being. This is before cloudy New England style. If you could get a West Coast style that had that much body to it, you were getting something good. But it was going to be a little, probably, depending on where your palate was and what you like to drink, a little bit more on the maltier side than the super hoppy like an East Coast style is going to have, guys. So he's estimating 67-ish on the IBUs. That's a really good looking beer, but I got a feeling it's going to be a little maltier than what your typical IPA is going to be. Let's find out. I don't want to be judgmental. Get a nose again. That has got a really nice aroma. I was expecting a mop bomb, guys. I really was. That smells very, very pleasant. It's got crisp caramel, pine.
Oh, really?
Put your old wings in a box to the left and get new honey lemon pepper wings from Popeyes.
Get energized with a membership that fits your budget. Join Planet Fitness today. Deal ends Friday, April 12th.
I'm getting some berries. I don't know if it's blackberries or strawberry. Maybe a little hint of strawberry. Very, very pleasant smelling beer. Wow. I can't wait. I got to dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Bill. Cheers, Steve. Thank you both. I do appreciate it. I hope all of my subscribers that watch this beer review subscribe to both of your channels, guys. And I recommend that. Jump in there. Check them out, guys. Let's dive in. Cheers. Oh, man. Yes. Now, this is going to be the opposite. This does lean toward a Dogfish 90 base. To me. I am getting that strong caramel toffee base, along with the pine and berry. That's damn tasty. Bill, thanks a bunch for sharing one of these awesome beers. Wow. That's damn tasty. I'm sorry y'all can't get your hands on this, and I feel damn lucky that I got my hands on one of them. Anytime you're gonna take somebody that's into brewing beer as much as this guy Steve is doing, Beer Man, and it's B. It's like the German pronunciation, BIER, man. I'll put those links in the description, guys. Please check out this channel. This is a serious home brewer. I ain't lying. It's such a pleasure when you get to meet somebody or get introduced to somebody that's as passionate into brewing and making good beer. Not just making beer, but making good beer, as Steve is, and some other people that are usually in the business by the time they're his age. So he got a late start just like this old man did. If I'd have got into craft beer 20 years ago, it may have been, I may have went into that profession instead of the custom cabinet business or something, into the gun business like I did the last 3 years I was in business before I retired. But it's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell because when you see and watch videos of somebody that's passionate about what they're doing, you can tell. You really can tell if it's a chore or if it's something they are really, really into. So, guys, again, I think the beer man is it's probably like me. Probably wish he got into it a little sooner in life. With that being said, we're gonna do the swirly swirl and the backward swirly swirl and the triple swirly swirl and into the glass we go, guys. And I know this is a long video, but this is probably a special occasion because I don't review home beers, and this is a home brew. So again, thanks to both of the cats, the beer cats involved in this, Steve and Bill. Guys, we're gonna go sip on this one. I like it. I got them back a little bit. Not a lot of lacing on this, but to me, guys, this is like a light version of a Dogfish Noggy. Rich caramel, toffee, malt base with a hint of some citrusy pine. And I'm getting berry-esque qualities, whether it's raspberries or strawberries. But definitely a nice, like I said, to me, so this is like a Dogfish 90 light. Because this is not a 9%er. This is almost a 7, 6-point-ish. Smells awesome. Final check. Wow. I like it. Very delicious. Very rich. Super caramel toffee on this. Absolutely a pleasure to drink something like this. I like it. I like it, guys. If I'm giving this a grade, it's definitely a solid A. Solid A 95 for me on this. This is what a West Coast style used to mean to me. Big, heavy, thick. Of course, most of them were 6.5. Most of the ones I'm referring to were like 8 to 9%. But they were heavy, and this drink's like that. Except we got that much alcohol. It's a light version. I keep saying that. It's a Dogfish 90 light. That's what it reminds me of. But I don't remember getting any berry acid qualities from a Dogfish, but I am getting a little bit of that on this one. But anyway, I don't want this to be any longer than this, guys. It's super tasty. I wish you could get your hands on it. I wish I could get my hands on more of it. So, Steve, if you feel inclined to send me more, I'll be happy to review anything that you produce, sir, because it looks like you're well on your way to being maybe a head brewer somewhere or even having your own brewery. I don't know what your aspirations are, but you definitely have the finesse and probably the knowledge to do that, sir. So with that being said, I'll put a link to both Bill's channel and Steve's channel on here, the Beer Man and Beer Hounds. Check them out, guys. Tasty beer. Glad I got to try it. So sorry you did. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.
So that was cool. That was cool. Oh yeah, there's Stevens Brewery right there. Bubble Gut Craft Beer. Okay. So that was my first time seeing that also, and that was a cool experience, to be honest. And Got mine, or had mine. I actually have one more in the fridge that I'm saving for a special occasion. But that was pretty darn cool. So the video is running long in the tooth. I just wanted to share that with you as a reaction to obviously the whole thing there. If you understand what it is, watch it again and then you will. If you don't understand what that is, but it's super cool. I feel like the last 24 hours has been just totally awesome because I got 1,000 subs finally. The beer review, a super cool beer review there from Greg, one of the biggest beer reviewers on the internet, on the YouTube, and like the reaction that he had to the beer was beyond what I expected. But I personally know how good that beer is, and that's why I really wanted him to try one. So hopefully, Steven enjoys that video. I posted it to Beerman's Facebook, so he'll get to see that, and I'm sure he'll make him feel pretty proud because I know I'm proud of him, and I have faith that he will make a business out of it and provide beer for the masses, and manifest it, man. Help him any way I can. So I'm prairie dogging right now. I gotta go drop the Cleveland Browns off at the Rose Bowl here in a minute, and I got a 361, 2 over. Gonna make it a good Sunday. So thanks for stopping by, and y'all have an awesome day. I'll drop Greg's beer reviews link in the description and Beerman's link in the description of this video, okay? In case you guys want to hit them up and subscribe, okay? Y'all have a great day, and I'll catch you later. See ya.